Solitude. To sit on rocks, to muse over flood and fell, to slowly trace the forest's shady scene, where things that own not man's dominion dwell, and mortal foot hath never or rarely been, to climb the trackless mountain all unseen, with the wild flock that never needs a fold, alone over steeps and foaming falls to lean. This is not solitude, 'tis but to hold converse with nature's charms, and view her stores unrolled. But amidst the crowd, the hurry, the shock of men, to hear, to see, to feel, and to possess, and roam alone the world's tired denizen, with none who bless us, none whom we can bless, minions of splendour shrinking from distress, not that with kindred consciousness endued, if we were not, would seem to smile the less, of all the flattered, followed, sought and sued. This is to be alone, this is solitude. Hello my little troddlettes, and welcome along to Tea to the Troddler. We're out on another sizzling chapter and we're out into the Yorkshire Dales, and we set off from Garsdale station. I've had a little bit of a detour, lost my bearings a little bit, but we're back on track now, and today we're going to go up Baugh Fell, and we're going to try and camp up at West Baugh Tarn. So hopefully should be a good trip out. Really looking forward to it. Weather so far has been good. Hopefully it'll stay this way, as I forgot my waterproof, so as long as I can get camped up, we'll be okay tomorrow. But yeah, welcome along for the journey. I hope you enjoy it. Right, we just found the fence line, and I don't know what I've done. There's a sort of defined path, and I've not been on it. I've been all over the shop, so I've been rambling off-piste big style. But and I found this fence line now, which is where the wall runs, and that's apparently the path up to the summit. So we're going to stick to this, even though it looks long. So the only good thing I will say about this is when you've got no defined path, it means that not many people come here. So with a bit of luck, we'll be on his own. I keep moving my mic around to see if that has any impact. But yeah, Baugh Fell, or as it's pronounced, should be pronounced, is Baugh Fell, as in like Baugh Fell at Lady Street, B-O-W, which means rounded hill. But a lot of the locals call it Bog Fell, and having traipsed along across the off-piste bit, I'm not surprised, because it is a bog. Every time you stand it, the ground moves. It's like an unset rice pudding. So hopefully, fingers crossed, now that we're getting onto higher ground, it'll firm up a little bit, but we'll wait and see. I think I'm going to knock filming off for a little bit now and concentrate on this climb. Once we've got this first climb done and out of the way, we should be plain sailing after that. Right, finally, well, virtually topped out, but yeah, a bit blowy, but not so bad, but wonderful views. I'll just turn this round. Hopefully you can see that's Whernside, and then behind it is England, and I think over there is Pen. So all the Yorkshire Three Peaks, quite magnificent. So I reckon I'll go about, I don't know, 2 or 3 kilometres to camp, but it's all pretty steady walking once we get to top of here. But yeah, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Right, we're still at East Baugh Tarns, as you can see. Wonderful view from up here in both directions. It really is in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, just got a hill to go to, called Nortbury Hill, just along the wall line. And once we've got to Nortbury Hill, we're just going over. I think it's going over that way. I think that is West Baugh Tarn, so fingers crossed it is anyhow. So I think we'll drop to the top of there and then flick around to the other side and then drop down to that tarn, which is where we're going to camp tonight. So not long now. Right, finally reached the summit of Nortbury Haw, I think it's called, H-A-W. So yeah, looking over, you can see West Baugh Tarn over that way, and just a magnificent view back down the valley on the other side. Just beautiful, really beautiful. So yeah, in the middle of absolutely nowhere. I'm a bit absolutely astonished if anybody turns up here tonight. I'm sincerely hoping not, because I just want this to myself. I know that's very selfish, but I'm afraid that's how I feel at the moment. So fingers crossed. But yeah, not seeing a single soul on this walk. That's it, nil point, not one single walker. How good's that? Absolutely brilliant. So right, we're finally here, West Baugh Tarn. So a bit cool now, just dropping a little bit, clouds coming over, supposed to break through. That's what forecaster were going to say, you know, saying it, that we might get, you know, an hour or two of sunshine, so you never know, it might happen. But need to get this tent up now. A bit tired really, to be honest with you, and I've got to I brought my Grail Geopress because I didn't want to carry water, so I'm going to have to decamp and all that, fanny around with all that lot now. But it's worth it for saving weight, and it shouldn't be too difficult to get a couple of litres, which is all I really need. So yeah, let's get this tent set up. So right, just changed my top and what have you. So sun is trying to break through now. So it's you never know, it might get there. But yeah, tent set up now, which is great. So I can relax a bit. Got all my sleeping mat inflated and sleeping bag out. So we're all set up now. All we need is a little bit of water, and then we're cracking with some tea and open that rouge, I think. So that's the plan. But yeah, someone's trying to get out. So there it is. There it is. Could be a lovely evening after all. Nope, still not warm enough. Right, so here we go, real termat, beef and potato. Looking forward to this, really looking forward to this. And a nice drop of Gigondas wine as well, so cheers, really looking forward to this. Well, that was really splendid, I really enjoyed that. I think as far as meals go, dehydrated meals go, real termat's right up there. Really good, expensive but good. But yeah, it tastes like real food almost, you know. Having a nice coffee now, just relaxing, really enjoying this evening now. It's been a long walk in today, but it's still good. So without any further ado, on to the joke of the trip. So I know this bloke called Fred, and he works down at local mill. So last Wednesday I went to go in and see him, and I went in and I says, is Fred in? He goes, and his work colleague goes, no, he's gone for cotton. I went, all right, not to worry, I'll come back Friday. So I went back Friday and says, is he back? I said, Fred about? He says, no, he says, I'm really sorry, he ain't. He says, he's gone for cotton. I went, all right, fair dues. I said, oh, well, I hope you have a good weekend, so I'll try him again Monday. So I bobbed in on Monday and his mate said, I goes, is he about? He went, no, he says, I've got some bad news for you. He says, he's dead. He says, he's dead. He says, that's blooming terrible. He says, really, that's really bad news. I says, where have they buried him? He says, oh, he's up at local cemetery. So I said, right, well, I better go up and have a look at it. So I go and pay my respects. So I went up to the local cemetery and showed his eggs or eggs. I found his grave. And there it was. He said, on his gravestone, it said, Fred, gone, but not for cotton. Sorry. So, album of the trip is George Baker. You know, these album of the trips, I can't remember what it is. I've said it in the past, but and if I repeat myself, I'm sure you'll understand. But yeah, I'm going to go with George Baker's greatest hits. George Baker is, I think he's Dutch. Anyhow, I got into him because this went on a fertiliser trip to Holland, and the guy who was taking us round, he were into him. And but I've got to say, just really wonderful, uplifting music. Just a really pleasant hour to listen to George's greatest hits. So he's probably the most famous one is Little Green Bag, but he's done lots and lots of other stuff that's really uplifting, positive music. So yeah, George Baker is greatest hits, his album of the trip. Right, next part, getting all photo shots in before we get stuck into Rouge again. But yeah, next section is fact or fiction. So fact or fiction is, this time is, the Eiffel Tower grows 6 inches in the summer. Is that fact or is that fiction? Post it in the comments below. Right, I think this is going to be the last sort of piece to camera tonight, unless I see something exciting during the night, you know, like a stars or something like that. But yeah, just want to say, obviously if you'd have seen my last video when I did the imping with my son Thomas, and just a fabulous time. Really enjoyed it. I enjoyed spending time with Tom, but the challenge was brilliant. This location is absolutely stunning, and I just can't wait to go back to Skye. It was really good. There's so many challenges up there. You've not got to be scared about it, so of course it's a bit dodgy in the coolings, but still so spectacular nonetheless. But yeah, that's probably going to be the last piece to camera tonight, so I'll probably see you in the morning.
Right, good morning everybody. Just woke up. Well, actually I went to sleep pretty early and woke up about, I don't know, 1:30. I couldn't get back off to sleep. It was about 4, half 4 before I got back off, but I just had a nice couple of hours now. It's 7:15 now, so just having a brew. Had a little dramaries. I've decanted about 2.5 litres of water last night. Thought I got all sorted with Grail Geopress. It worked brilliantly. Definitely be using that again. But I think my holding my clean sort of water carrying bag has must have a little leak in it somewhere, because that leak this morning, so I had to go and decant some more this morning, which was a bit of a pain in the neck. But yeah, but a good night was had by all. So yeah, we're totally clagged in at the moment. So, but at least it stopped raining, so it was raining. Considering I forgot my waterproof, so that's a right good do. So fingers crossed we'll be all right. But yeah, I'm just gonna have this brew, and I think we're gonna get packed up and get out of Dodge then. So yeah, good camp. Right, so all packed up. As always, leave no trace. The only thing we've left is a bit of dry ground, which probably won't stay dry for very long. So, as you can see, totally clagged in, but it is supposed to burn through, so you never know next hour it might do. Probably still be sweating anyhow, I would have thought, but we'll see how we go. But yeah, a wonderful camp. Just need to get down now and get back. Might try and find somewhere for a pub sandwich, or I might go home. I haven't decided quite yet, but we will see. Right, we're outside of this gill now and coming off bottom. To be honest with you, it's a bit of a pain in the neck as this, you have it across backwards and forwards across stream, but dropped a load of height anyhow, so just follow this down and eventually we get to Pennine Way path. But yeah, you could just do it sun breaking through, it'd be pretty pleasant then, but just keeps clagging over. But fingers crossed as soon as it lifts. Oh, still darting past backwards and forwards across this stream. Thistles keep catching me and all, but there's some really lovely little waterfalls. Right, just had 5 minutes. Oh, it's been tough as that, really tough. Came off piste basically all the way off Baugh and even find it path were quite difficult. So anyhow, finally got on it. So probably about, I don't know, a couple of miles maybe that's about it really. Back to the car now, so fingers crossed it's easy, or plain, you know, defined paths and easy going now. I'm a bit sick of going off piste and going through bogs, but yeah, it's been fabulous. Yeah, look down the valley, there we go, so all good. Right, finally back at the car. Oh, tired, really tired. Hard work up and down that, but still a fantastic fell. Really enjoyed it. I love it when I hardly see anybody. Sorry if you weren't way back today. And I did remember I did actually see a climber right at the very bottom of the walk yesterday, so I did actually see one person, but other than that, nobody. So absolutely tick the box. Really straight in my head as always. Really enjoyed it. And you know, can't wait to get out again. But yeah, until next time, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch up soon. Goodbye.